Hey everybody, it's Caroline Mathis and happy May. I can't believe it's already almost the middle of May. I wanted to go and give you a highlight of what happened last month in the month of April. So let's see what that report's all about. We're going to talk about property prices first. So it's kind of interesting. We upticked last month. Average price is $377 for all of the Reno Sparks area. So that's pretty cool. This is what's gone on in the past 13 months. The lowest we had was back in April of last year at 374. Then in August, we went down to 370. January, hindsight's a wonderful gift. January, our average price was 362. We should have gone shopping then, but right now we've gone up to 377. Average days to contract, that's the time that we're going to go and put sign some paperwork, make an offer, or put the sign in your yard. It's going to take about 45 days for you to get an offer and then be moving out, getting your check or writing a check. The housing inventory. Remember, we talked about this last month, and the red is the homes that are coming on the market, and the black indicates where the number of offers that were made. So they're both on an uptick, which is nice. So you can see by this graph, I really like this one, you can see that the red, the sales, are making a lot more. There's a lot more sales than, of course, the inventory coming on the market. So thank goodness this last month people are going, okay, it's now time to sell. So now we have a little bit more inventory to look at. Cool. Months of inventory, we dropped back down below 2. It's 1.9. Remember, we talked about the good part where there's equal buyers and equal sellers are usually about 6 months of inventory. We're well below that. Still considered a seller's market, of course. I wanted to show you a little bit about what's going on with people that are calling in to make appointments. This is across the United States. Showing time is the appointment desk that we use, and you can see how each month it has rows as far as the number of people or agents calling in to make an appointment. We're getting busy. This is an ugly screen, but a lot of people are asking me about, what do you think we're due for another recession? Kind of interesting. Wall Street and a couple other people and Duke and all these people are putting some numbers together. This is their thoughts. God willing, I think that in Northern Nevada, we're going to still stay up on our good trajectory. So I'm hoping that they're all crazy. This is kind of interesting. You can remember, some people more so than others, that we had a bunch of people that said that they could pay for a big house, and in all actuality didn't have the paychecks each month to be able to make that house payment. With that, those bad lenders and bad loans that we had, that is what made us have that recession that we had. A lot of people were able to get into the real estate market because the prices were so low. But if you look at this in the past 5 recessions, in all actuality, in 1980 and 2001, prices rose even with a recession. So my prayer is that things keep on going as it is. I know that we're growing like crazy here in Northern Nevada. There's talk of another 54,000 people coming into our great little community in the next 5 years. So God willing, we will be kind of protected about that. Sparks single family homes, the price went down just a little bit. Who knows why? The number of active homes on the market is 238. The average days to contract is 41 days, and the number of properties that we sold in Sparks was 162. I think as more houses come on the market, those prices keep on moving up. Reno, on the other hand, went all the way up to $400,000 as their average price for a home. 357 homes were sold in the Reno proper area. 774 homes, up 4.3%, came on the market. So I think everybody is catching spring fever, and I think what's going to happen is that we're going to see more signs in the ground. The dilemma that I'm running across is that the seller is wanting to buy a house. My buyer is wanting to buy a house, and they have to sell their house. So we're getting kind of deep as far as contingencies, and that's going to be the tricky part. You need to call me and we'll work through it. Mortgage rates, oh my gosh, last week they went down again. This is almost, maybe a couple more points, or a point, beg your pardon. We're going to be down back in 2008, 2009 as far as interest rates. 4.3. I just got a quote from another client, 4.1. So interest rates are not your excuse. Talk to me and we'll figure it out, okay? Thank you so much. I hope you have a fabulous May, and look forward to seeing everybody again next month with these numbers, and enjoy the spring. Thanks.